This is a pretty cool one, guys. So Metal Toys DZ, a maker that I really admire. Let's see, I'll get a couple of them out quick before I dig in here. Only got 3 currently within reach. There's one other, my wife's little Pelican case inside the house, another TopE coin. I've had some of the, let's see, some of the bubbles, played with some of the bubbles, several of the TopDs. Alright, nothing else in there. And this one, this is the new TopE. And any of you guys in the Facebook groups, you're gonna be like, wait, oh cool, there's a little tool in here. I got this little knife pivot lube swab in preparation for this. That's perfect. Okay, so yeah, this is the TopE. This is the new one. So I messaged, oh man, I don't know his name. I sent him a message and was like, hey, can I try this on the YouTube channel? And he said yes. And he's like, but I'd like to send you brass so we can keep the stainless and compare it to the things in production. So I mean, that's, yeah, I was like, sweet. So this is kind of sponsored, right? Like, the manufacturer sent me this thing to check out. Let someone who, I don't know, I'm honestly not sure how this happened. Oh, got a dog barking outside. Let's see, I'm dumping out all the little parts and pieces, get them out of the bag. It's just easier to know what I got here. That's a lot of different size balls. So I've seen a video that he posted of opening this thing up using this little tool. And yeah, all right, so before I open it up though, let's at least check it out. Typical Metal Toys design, got some frowny faces. Pretty cool pattern. Very fine 3D machining here. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. Pretty good texture there. All right. Huh, that's pretty cool. So we've got like smooth resistance, and then right here on the end, it's easier for some reason. I wonder why that is. So there is like a fair amount of resistance here. Man, how it moves in this arch shape. Pretty interesting. So yeah, I've got some magnets. There's an interchangeable plate, which I do not have another plate here. That's totally fine. And this thing's warm from being in the truck all day. You can hear the different sound at the end here. Huh. I really like how it feels, minus the end softness here. The grip here, even though it's polished, is on point. I mean, it's a lateral motion, and so the pattern is on a 45. So no matter which part of the pattern you're hitting here, I mean, yeah, I've got traction. So stonewash, polish, whatever, that whole debate thing is pretty irrelevant here. There is, I've seen the comments. There's enough traction here, plenty of grip, especially with the shape of this. You inherently are pushing on an area that gives you proper leverage. Man, that's hard to put into words, but it'll make sense when you get it in hand, for sure. The resistance is, I mean, I can do it fast, but that's as fast as I can do it, if that makes sense. So there's definitely resistance here. I bet my wife would say too stiff. I'll admit I haven't watched a video on how to take it apart in probably weeks, but I remember the tool and I remember shoving it in. like in the slot right here. So I'm ready to do that because I want to know why it feels a little different. Okay, not that way, because that didn't feel like it was doing anything. Ah, wow, that was really easy actually. Okay, really did look easy on the video. I just didn't really understand. So it's like this looks kind of like a ZZ plate. Definitely a fan of that. And we've got 2 big ceramic balls. All right, let's see here. Pull the tray down. I'm just being cautious because I'm unfamiliar. And whenever I'm doing this, I honestly want to put my head right here. And I want to be right down on top of it. But I can't do that with the camera. So I want to show before I start fiddling around. Look at this spring. It looks not right. Looks like it's either broken or we've got 2 springs like kind of mismatched together. So let's dig in here and see what's up. That's got to be why this was feeling a little bit inconsistent to me. This just looks like a tungsten carbide ball. Let's measure this real quick because I want to make it ceramic. I usually like these mechanical fidgets in ceramic. So yep, 3 mil. I've got lots of those, but dang it, I don't think I have them with me out here. Yeah, this is all Metal Toys DZ stuff, TopE stuff. It's all inside, that's okay. No 3 mil balls out here. But I know for later, I will definitely try swapping that. These are ceramic, solid. Pretty sure they're all the same. Yeah, they are. What we got going on for springs here? Kind of look at all these. What a mess here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Usually applies to springs too. Wow, these are, I wonder if this happened in shipping. It probably did. Y'all ever seen that like video and study that was done on headphone cords and how they get tangled in pockets? And there's like, it's like hundreds of thousands of knot combinations or something. Okay, so what's going on in there? That's, nope, not coming out. And let's see, I don't have a tool for the little brass insert there. So let me get something small and pokey. Old plastic toothpick. And oh. Okay. Got 2 springs half stuck together. No wonder it was feeling weird. Man, this is a weird mechanism, right? Like, how is this? Oh, the springs are pushing in like that. These ones for the big ceramic balls. And they're just wedging this in place. That's pretty cool. It just like pops right out. This piece is symmetrical. Yeah, this is the part that's not symmetrical. So these are, how are these even? Man, that's weird. And there's no way, oh, that could work. Man, I love not knowing what's going on. This has got to be so painful to watch. Like, guys, I'm like the first person over here to have one of these, and yeah, the video had auto-generated English subtitles and kind of showed some of these pieces. So I'm just sitting here thinking, all these springs, they look the same, and I have to assume, well, look at the depth of those. You see that? This side is definitely taller. So let me put this down and take these out. Okay. So this one was on the right side. I know you guys can't see them very good on the cork mat. That's okay. So this spring, it looks weird. I'm gonna look at them side by side. I mean, they're pretty much the same. I don't know. This is so much fun. I'm literally just, I'm going in blind here. I'm gonna just swap out 2 springs. These little springs, I mean, I already thought it was stiff feeling, right? So maybe if I just do one spring or something. A taller spring feels stiffer. Drop that in place. Grab 3mm ball. Grab 2 ceramic balls. Let's see if we can get this thing fidgeting again. And, oh, there's that easy swap plate. So I guess I should have showed that. It's like saying, hey, show me. This literally just drops right in. Those are going to be interchangeable, kind of like the ZZ plate or conventional plate on the TopCs here. So different feels, right? So how do I do this without making a mess here, right? There's the tracks. Nope. This part I don't remember in the video watching from the maker at all, actually. Go in your hole. Oh my god. Okay, I'll put this spring up here. There we go. So there we go. All right. They're still jumping right there. I gotta say, this is a prototype too, like pre-production prototype in brass. The first run is gonna be in stainless steel. So maybe I need to just ignore this bit of kind of play in the back bit of the travel, right? But man, I really do like this motion on mechanical sliders. So this is great. It's smooth and up and down, but I have to say, you can see the clicks, right? The detents. They're spaced almost as far apart as the detent itself, so you got pretty big jumps here. I really, really like the Metal Toys stuff with the ZZ plates. I mean, this might just be preferential, like my preference here, but I just like the finer clicks, especially once you get them dialed and tuned to be very crisp and precise. Crisp and precise. It's a really good shape. The motion really is, it's quite unique, I must say. I was getting sidetracked. So yeah, these big clicks and bigger jumps, I don't like as much. So I've actually been dreaming of a 1-pal that had twice as many clicks. 16 up and down. I think that would be so cool, but it doesn't have any type of modularity, so you're kind of stuck. Sorry if I was talking out of frame there. I was looking at the pieces, not paying attention. You can hear the sound difference. Much louder, quieter. There's still a fair amount of resistance here. I want to know what that is, though. All right, I'm a little more familiar. Let's pop this open again. I think it was from this side. Yep. Oh. So it's just whenever I go back. So it's on this end of the plate. Logic tells me to flip this first. I have a feeling that's not going to do anything. But hey, maybe you never know, right? Interesting, it's not one to nestle back down in place. It's not indexed, right? Oh no, it is indexed. Look at that. This pin is, oh, there we go. This pin's bigger. So it only goes in, it only goes one way. All right. Wonder what the magnets are for. There's no magnets in here, right? What a mystery. So this other spring, why was this guy in there? And no, there's no way those will fit in there. I'm not gonna take out this central bore part. It's almost like I need a different size spring or something, right? I feel like that would be ideal. I'm looking around here, but man, I think all my mechanical stuff is inside in the house. That's okay. Because it's a little stiff. Just the at least how I want to use it. I want to use it in a faster motion, and I can foresee that it'll start tiring me out. I'm just kind of thinking a little bit. It's staying in now. Still got ceramic balls. So since this other spring doesn't seem to affect it very much, let's put this back in and see what it, well, I have no idea what it could be doing since it's so much shorter. This one out. See if we can coil them together or something. Nope. Painful. So sorry if you're still here watching this. Oh, I can't get them to coil together. I'm sure that's why they were just in there like this. Just literally smushed in sideways. Gave a interesting feel. I'm gonna put them back that way just to give it another shot. Sure does look funny. Gotta say, that's pretty cool how these springs with the big balls, you know, the tracks are running this way. I'm drawing them with my fingers. And you have the springs and walls pushing up like this into this top plate, into those tracks. So it's just wedged in, held in by the balls. And I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's really unique. Oh, wait. It's still a little easier on the back end here. I just wonder if that's by design or something. I don't know. I'm sitting here hung up on that. It's kind of beside the point. Ergonomics are great. The grip really is, I mean, it's incredible. I almost wish my hands were sweaty right now. They're not. That would be a great test, really. But I think they would still be fine. The shape, even in itself, being this kind of, you know, I guess like it's an oval. It's grippy anyways. Slightly different sound that way. The action is so smooth, I gotta say. Like, you just, I don't know if that, maybe that comes through on camera. These ball and tracked sliders are, I do like the feel of them a lot. And the reason I shy away from them is because you have a risk of, actually, let's try to do it here. It's a good test. Things might go flying. I'm gonna move some of my favorites. Whenever you extend all the way, and then if you push pressure, it can make the balls lift out of the bottom and you can lose stuff. So that's the reason I don't like these, usually like these kinds of ball tracked sliders. Those are usually magnetic though, not mechanical. So what happens whenever it's locked? I mean, I'm pushing pretty hard there. There's no reason to push that hard on the end. All right, what about this side? That's the way it pops out from. No. Totally solid. Those balls totally lock it into the track. Wow. That's pretty cool. I wish I had more balls and springs to mess with tuning, because I really think this could be I think it could just be dialed in to be an absolute winner. You know, just how this initial prototype is. I see the potential. I might want to get one of these in one of the lighter metals. You know, stainless is that first run, which stainless is good. It's a good middle ground material. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's durable, it's cheaper. Can get a good, pretty finish on it. It's got good haptics. But yeah, maybe something a little more premium or a little more lightweight. This might be good in some polished Zerk to go along with my polished metal toys. Yeah, this is comfortable. Just sitting here just blabbing and finding how I naturally fidget with it. And I mean, it's a simple, mindless fidget that you just go up and down with, and it does it really good. It's pleasant to hold. I really like this texture. I know I've harped on it, but it's just really good. Not slippery at all. And the backside, you know, it doesn't have any horizontal traction necessarily. A little bit with the frowny faces, but it's got enough flat surface area that how you just cup it, you get traction. Then at the same time, you've got the edges here where you just barely cup those, and that really amplifies the amount of pressure you can apply to it. Man, I don't know. It's pretty good. I think I like the TopE. I don't usually like things right out of the box, but it's pretty good, man. What do I got as far as leather slips here? This is like one of my OGs. A lot of standard size fidgets fit right here. So like a Compiform V1.1, Modusworks wrapped. I mean, yeah, that's what I needed to see. Let's see, check this out. My particular pouch with the wrapped in it right now. It's the same width-wise, but I got him to make it a little taller to protect taller things. So, yup, solid. So if you got slips for full-size sliders like a wrapped or V1.1 or a Magnus full-size slider, a 3-kick slider, yeah, this thing will fit that. I think that's important. It's a good size in hand. Like, those are a lot of top tier fidgets, and it's a good carryable size. It's still substantial. This one's comfy. Osman, I know you're watching. I don't want to send this fucking thing to you. Oh, have you guys noticed? I'm just now noticing. I wonder when it happened in the video. I have consistent force needed on the whole slide now. I wonder if that central spring just worked itself into some kind of position that it's happier now. Something's happier, and I'm happier. Oh man. I mean, it's like, it's satisfying. It's so damn smooth with the two ceramic balls that are rather large. And it's oh, it's doing it again. A little looser now. That's okay. Figure it out. Maybe I think equal length springs, or just one proper spring for that bore, would alleviate all of that. Maybe even one of the brass cups. But we got a moment there of seeing it, how it really, I think, was intended to be. Consistent slides. Wait, is it when I hold it over here? Nah, still does it. It's so weird how it's so loose and then it's just changing on me. So when it's down here, come out this way? If I rotate? I'm just messing around now. Notice this was looser. Not looser even, but you get some play at the end of the track. Whenever it's in the middle, well, it's still there. It's just, you don't naturally move it this way, so I'm really just I'm messing around. Oh, cool. All right, look, I was able to lift it up without needing needing the little tool. That's what I was wondering earlier. So I did that by, I thought I did it by twisting. I mean, that would make sense. There we go. Get that ball back. And how's this for just looking at something for first time? I mean, none of us seen this thing. I think the assembly and disassembly, if that's what you want to call it, removal of the sliding plate and putting it back on, is, I mean, it's really ingenious. I haven't seen anything like it in the fidget world. It's simple, it's effective, it aids in smoothness, it's secure. Taking it apart and putting it back together it's not difficult. I've kind of figured out the little nuances of it. Like, I mean, I've gone in totally blind here for the most part. I watched a video a couple weeks ago where he just kind of, I'm not being mean here, but this is what it's just babbling. That's what he sounded like in the video to me. I don't know Chinese, so it sounds like nonsense. And just watching him do the thing on video, it was kind of helpful, but not really. I didn't know what, I didn't know any little tips and tricks he was talking about. So yeah, not knowing anything, it ain't that bad. You guys have seen me fumble around with a lot more fidgets, right? Kind of wish I had some knife pivot lube out here. Oh, it's doing good again. Oh, and it's back. It's funny how it's doing that on me. It's changing a little. I wonder if it's because that central plate. Who knows? Doesn't matter. All right, that's the TopE. We're at 27 minutes. That's a long freaking ramble. I'm gonna go enjoy my Saturday. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Wait. How about some fidgets without me blabbering at the end here? That was a good example of how it gets soft at the bottom right there. I don't know what that is. And there. Make sure I'm in focus. Some ending close-ups. Lovely finish work. Very grateful to have checked this out. See you.